Hey, all you YouTube modelers out there, how we doing tonight? This is Butch with BK Model Cars coming at you with an answer to Brian on my workbench. I wish somebody'd know how to get a hold of Johnny. Johnny Scarborough, your boat looks awesome. Anywho, oh, you're going to get seasick here. Take your pills. This is my shop. It is a 10 by 12 shed. It was built to store my fishing stuff and kind of to do my hobby. Fishing is a hobby. That's tackle. That's tackle. That's tackle. That's tackle. That's fishing poles. When you got grandkids, you got lots of fishing poles. Okay. Let's just start right at the door. That's fishing stuff. But these down here, this is all my parts bins. I have just all sorts of stuff. I mean, it's brakes, springs, batteries, jump bars, drive shafts. Yeah, when you got leftover pieces, I put them in a bin. Yeah, I mean, it's a wreck. You talk about wrecks. These are recent cleanings from the Purple Pond. These are leftover pieces that need put away. That's a box of stuff that my old boss found in a house he cleaned out and said, "Hey, Butch, you want them?" Said, "Sure." Project for a buddy of mine, one of those Cox gas-powered cars he wanted painted. I've been playing with dune buggies for quite a while. My remote control boat, sailboat, actually, remote control, works, sails, goes. Old boat projects that didn't turn out like I'd like for them to. I'm still not ready to throw them away. Molding, making molds. Couple of things that got cleaned off the bench to make way for tribute builds. That parts box there is, I'm not sure. That's suspension. That's all suspension parts. This one is all engine parts. Those down there are my favorite engines. My Legos for making molds. Got a block under my chair I can't get out. And yeah, a wreck. My box of readily available sandpaper. Some paints. Yeah, nail polish. Paints. Nail polish. Homemade rust for rusting. Another boat project. These up here, when I build them, I store them up here until my shelf gets full. And then, oh God, I used to have a light. There it goes. And then they get boxed up and put in boxes. Oh my God. Boxes up there. They're just stored in boxes. It's sad. This is my compressor setup. That LP tank is for my furnace, which is an RV furnace. Keeps this place roasty toasty. That is an old LP tank that looks like it was rigged overseas. That is my paint booth. My paint booth is just paneling put on the wall there for, I use a microwave fan that is vented out the wall. Okay, on around. This is my drawers setups. This is my mold drawer, tape drawer, sandpaper drawer, rubber gloves and buff rags and paint rags, assorted, just, yes, assorted. Purple Pond, that is the old Purple Pond. I had to, Andrew, sorry, I broke the cowl off of Bella's Jeep, so it left. When I glued it back together, I got a black line, so it's getting stripped. My only real tool is a drill press that my grandfather made years ago. On around the bench is an old computer desk that was getting thrown out that I scarfed onto. I share my hobby with another hobby. This is my pencils. This is some of my wires, clippers, knives, tools, sanders, feathers. Yes, feathers. See, this is my fly tying also, calves, tails, and stuff gets stuffed wherever I can stuff it. Malibu and a Super V. My assortment of engines that may get used. Sidelined projects that are in line. Down here underneath the bench again is fly tying stuff. This over here is wires, decals. Okay, now pause. I about forgot before we leave this shed. These are ones that I use for scarfing parts out of and projects that are up and coming. Okay, so as you can see now we are in the tool shed, and up above in the tool shed are boxes of kits. That's my stash up there. There might be 100 kits, I doubt, maybe, but that's where I keep. You won't be able to see this one there, the two more boxes over there. That's where I keep my my stash. Back there is a black Maxcom 60-gallon air compressor that I have a line run to the other shed, and then I regulate everything off of that. So now we're in the laundry room in the house, and that shelf and part of that shelf is mine, and that is for paint storage and assorted glues, and that's my boat building glue. Okay, this is all can paint. This is my Duplicolor paint. This is nail polishes. This is paint that I have decanned and put in paint jars. This is stuff that is been sprayed and will be sprayed again, most of it. Up here is a full jug of Tester's bottles. And a little more. Alrighty. As far as a beginner getting into the hobby, you need a sharp knife, you need good light, and a little bit of space. Until you can get enough that you can spray. Sorry about the moving. That you get a spray booth and you can spray outdoors or in the garage or whatever. But that's a tour of my shop. It's low budget. It's no frills, but it works. Hey, y'all have a good one. I'm gone.